Welcome back to Baz's Garage. I just thought I'd do this this quick video here because I just had a bit of a fright, and I didn't video it as well because I thought, you know, it wasn't meant for that good of content. But basically what I've done is I have bought some new clocks and I put them on the bike. I took the bike out for a ride today and I discovered that even though the odometer and trip meter's working fine, the speedo was reading like 10 miles an hour too little. So, you know, I could be doing 40 mile an hour and the clocks were only showing 30. And I proved that by sitting at the side of a Citroen with his digital dash. I was sitting at 30, she was sitting at 39. So I thought, well, that's not going to be any good. So I thought I'd come in the garage and swap the internals one clock for the other. And the only thing really that it could have been in the clocks is the servo that operates the speedo. So I took the servo out of the old clocks, put it into the new ones. I swapped the faces around while I were at it, and took it out on the road, and the speedo didn't work at all. So the only thing I thought was that maybe the circuit boards that are on the back must have to match with the servo. So I swapped the circuit boards over, and thankfully it's now working. I mean, these are the old clocks that did have the yellow faces in, which I've swapped. I still haven't worked out what to do about the miles. I think the mechanism for that is a kilometre mechanism because it's got a yellow cog on it, whereas the mechanism in those, it's got a red cog on it. So I think that's the difference between a kilometre and a mileometer. And I think the only way you can do anything with it is to unsolder that whole barrel and take it off, and then it's like plastic welded in, and then re-weld that block into that clock. I mean, so now I've got yellow faces, but I've purposely left the thermostat because I'm not really that fussed about that, and I know it works, so I don't want to be pulling that apart on it for not to work. But yeah, at the moment it now works, but it did give me a fright in my life when that fucking thing didn't actually move an inch. And then all I thought to myself was, well, that's going to cost me another 170 quid to find another set of clocks, because that's the price of the ones that are left. I mean, I did get these at a bargain, £73, but yeah, touch wood, we are, well, touch wood, yeah, we're all good now. Another kind of pointless video. I wish I'd have filmed it now. It would have made comedy gold. Me pulling my hair out because that didn't work after I'd pulled the clock apart, and you know, obviously I was thinking to myself, that's two sets of clocks absolutely fucked. Whether these would still work if I plug these in, I don't know, but I would imagine that speedo would be sluggish because obviously it was on that, but it seems fine. I put a GPS speedo on it, and it's about 3-4 mile difference, which is what you'd expect it to be reading 3 or 4 miles an hour faster than what GPS does. Anyway, I'm not going to bore you anymore. Just a quick one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time soon.